Okay, welcome to White Knight. I have yet to touch this game. If you didn't know, this game is a supposed survival horror game. Yes, of course, always. Did it say if it did? That is monochromatic? It's only got two colors. Which I guess literally doesn't mean monochromatic. Well, I don't know. It's got a white and black color scheme. You will see our art style. I don't know what those are. I don't know what those are. That's the credits. So let's go. I know nothing about this game. Well, apart from screenshots and trailer and stuff. It seems awesome. Seems like a 1930s noir is what I've heard. The word I've heard used constantly. And it's got a mystery. I like mysteries. Activision published this. Weird.
Some nights are just pitch black, without stars, and without sleep. Dirty nights clinging to you like tar. Like this one night, back in 1938. Boston. The Great Depression tsunami was just sweeping over what was left of America. Misery, hunger, despair. Times are hard, they said. Times were worse than hard. And the bar was about to close. As far as I was concerned, this was just another intoxicated day drawing to an end. If only I knew.
If only you knew what. Oh, it says cross button. This wasn't made in America. This is the art style I mentioned. It looks rough, but the art style just pops so well. Like, it doesn't look like 1080p, it's 60 frames per second. It's just the art style looks really nice. Feels like we're gonna take control. Yeah, it looks not foreboding. What's that noise? It sounds like clapping. Yo, but I'm into this so far. Out of course. Oh, apparently this came out, I think, has 6 chapters. Oh, what? Oh, this is awesome. I'm already fucking in. Oh, this is gonna be great. This music kind of reminds me of Transistor. Oh, I can speed up. Like, the game looks like crap so far. Not to be mean. Like, that... I don't know.
The shock was still echoing in my bones, as the image of that girl coming out of nowhere surged back in my mind. Did I hit her? Was she dead? I couldn't remember. Thoughts were spinning in my head. I hope I didn't run her over. I hope she's still alive. Then, the pain. The terrible pain on my side. And this question. Where am I?
Can't answer that, buddy. Right, so far I feel like if this game didn't have this art style, it would look like absolute garbage. No one would buy it. So this art style is either a crutch, or it was just a low-budget game, and they tried to make a cool art style. But graphics are not all to a game. Design is style, baby. So if this art style actually turns out to be cool, like I think it is, and the gameplay is interesting, the mystery is intriguing enough, then who cares if it doesn't look absolutely super sharp? That's pretty awesome, despite the pain. Using left stick to walk was still possible. That's pretty amazing. What is that? This is amazing. Hello. Hi, person. Car was on the brink of death, just like me. Car was wrecked. I got lucky. I got lucky. I'll try and narrate as best I can, but I'll still suck at it, so don't worry. Don't want to check out that garbage can? Okay. Your choice, I guess. Is this just a lighting thing? God, this is awesome! Not gonna... okay. No body, no blood. Where'd the girl disappear to? I got a trophy. Cool. Oh, collectibles. 101 out of 60. Ooh, that's sharp. Ooh. That moon is really foreboding and awesome.
I was trying to collect my thoughts, but the intense pain was scattering them like a bunch of dead birds. My fear of being wounded changed into an obsession. Was I about to die?
Like, these are some pretty cool... these are some pretty good shots. Camera shots. So far, they're getting that atmosphere. Fucking 10 out of 10 atmosphere right now. Golden. Is that ambrosia? Fuck, I guess. Just standing perfectly upright, knocking on the door like nothing, really? Okay. No, there we go. There's the limp.
No one around. I was all alone, with my pain growing and some nausea starting up. Don't stop. Think quick. Think well. It was just an accident. It happens. The girl must have made it out alive. I had to make it out alive, too.
So what's... Okay. The triangle is just those. This is pretty cool. I love freaking beer. You may love it, you may hate it, or you may have never drunk a beer. Did you know the cost of all the new jobs in the Civilian Conservation Corps program from Roosevelt's New Deal could be covered just by the taxes on beer? Over $328 million. Taxes on beer amount to almost $1 million per day. Beer means over 1 million jobs for you, your neighbors, or your friends. Beer producers know they offer well-being, but they also want beer to be safe for everyone. Enjoy with moderation, and the future, yours like ours, always be prosperous. Beer is your product, and it's your future. They don't do a very good job of highlighting what's in the thing, but I don't know if that's better, because you don't want to highlight it to make it look out of place. Awesome, just, you know, fuck that thing, I guess. I dropped a bucket down a well. Awesome. Is that gonna affect the fucking ending or something? It seems way too heavy for hitting a well down a bucket. That's some cold stuff, don't worry about it. No big deal. While we just explore around, I'm sure nothing bad will happen. There's wind chimes up there, which look really thick. Sit down on this bench. No. Footstep noises, babies. You know what's up. I'm into that. No key here in this fountain. Margaret Vesper, born Venter Cross. What was the name? The original name? Venter Cross? I don't think that's a girl's name, typically. B. Norman. Henry Vesper. Okay. Pick it up. Do you just know from the arm? Ah, there we are. Couldn't see that in the dark, even though you saw it clearly. So I heard this game is a survival horror game. Seems survival horror like style so far,
about to desecrate a
but
sanctuary.
fighting doesn't seem to be one of them. So survival horror, not really.
But whoever lived in there, they would understand. I needed help. Anyone would understand that.
Is this gonna go call? Oh, excuse me. Is this gonna go Call of Cthulhu on me? Give me a second. Oh, nope. Oh, I did it. Coolio.
Getting somewhere safe. That's all that mattered. As the doors opened, the mansion seemed to react to my presence. There was a smell, like a cornered animal. The smell of fear. And yet, I entered the place. Because I had no choice.
Yeah, maybe,
I was praying to find a phone.
Maybe you still shouldn't have, buddy.
I didn't even bother wondering what happened to prayers when they reached the wrong door.
This writing's pretty good so far. This writing's pretty good. Definitely liking how this is written. It's got that old style feel I want. Hi, Nightbot. How are you? Is there a cutscene? Yeah, it is. Matches to the left, I'm guessing.
Hello? Hello? I need an ambulance. Can you hear me? I need help.
It's not creepy.
Cold. The darkness around me. I was usually not afraid of the dark. But there, on that day, I remembered I had a matchbox somewhere in my jacket. The urge to light a match was growing with every new chill running down my spine.
Yeah, no, that's circle button. Okay, now I'm starting to okay. Man, the trailers did not properly convey what was going on in this game. And I'm okay with that. Prisoner. Okay. Aha! What do you mean, no matter? Weird how he still has the, Oh, that's not good. Oh, light is going through his body. That's not... Oh, buried bodies. Oh, the match go out? Yeah, no, not the cemetery, the garden. Absolutely. I believe you. Oh, don't kill me. Okay, they kind of highlight him then. That's pretty good. Ooh, book. There's 24 of these babies. Trophy, please go away. Margaret's Diary, Excerpt 11. August 21st. 21st? August 21st, 1911. Suffocating in its useless illuminations and frills, the mansion doesn't have... The Spencer Mansion. A Spencer estate. The mansion doesn't have the greatness befitting a fortune like the Vespers. It's the work of a degenerate romantic. It's like a stain in this century. Well, that's a fucking insult. I ordered the flower beds on the east side of the garden to be removed. They made moving around complicated, and in summer their scent was unbearable. I didn't talk about it to Henry, and he was quite upset. For the first time, I think I saw something like rage in his eyes. For a few seconds he did look like a man, and then he shut himself back in his melancholy and played the piano all afternoon. His jazz again, this stupid music, which reeks of debauchery and misery. I'm guessing Margaret would be the wife? Oh yeah, it was Margaret Vesper. October 29th, 1930. Oh, newspaper articles as well. The time came when we stopped counting. We stopped counting how many companies closed in the past 9 years, how many unemployed and families ended up in the streets, forced to live in slums around our cities. Shh, thug. Shh. Don't tell the game about its internal logic. Shh. But yes, I agree. We stopped counting. Oh, and thank you for watching. We stopped counting all the commodities wasted because nobody could buy them, thrown to the sea or burnt. We stopped counting how many of our business partners fell with us. It was 9 years ago, on October 29th, 1939. Born from the sick and speculative belly of America, the crash would throw the world into the storm and darkness. We are still here, but we lost faith, and we stopped counting because these were just figures, because today they make us feel nauseous. Dawn seemed far at that time, and today, some think they can see the sunrise. They seem to forget night and darkness are always out there, somewhere. Smoking jazz. They could have chose something else for a floppy disk. Why not a record? Like, if they're going for the 1930s aesthetic, go all the way. That's spooky. What? Look at that. This isn't the appropriate time to be laughing, but that is funny. His little jog. God. Was wondering where God was. Thanks, man. I try. A boy with religious stress. The writing in this game seems really good so far. I love 1930s stuff. 1930s, 40s. Whoa, what? Oh, it was cutting to that. More reading. Margaret's Diary, Excerpt 12. This follows up afterwards. August 28th, 1911. William is 7 today. He's with Henry, running after the servants in the garden, dressed up like monsters from space. Games. Always games. The mansion is all upside down, and their yells gave me an awful headache. I'm now cloistered in the office, unable to even pray. Henry's fantasies keep William away from his great destiny. I have to bring him back to me, as this will be my only chance to make a man out of him, to make him embrace the Venter Cross legacy, to show him the way. Henry is a dreamer, and he has no ambition whatsoever. He can't teach him anything. Behind every great man there is a great woman. Nonsense. Women should be on the front line. This is where the opposite brought us. I have no illusion about how little power the world is leaving in the hands of women. But William is young. He is the future. I will act through him, and may night finally fall upon this house. May William stop running after deceiving lights to find the place he deserves in this world. Library. Oh, yeah, probably not. I think there's one more thing over here. Don't even open it. Just assume by looks. Sexist. Oh, locked. Whoa, spooky ghost lady.
Help me.
That wasn't subtitled for some reason.
Who was it?
Also,
Or what was it? In my world, women didn't glow like the moon. And they didn't walk through doors either.
I think women glow like the
I
moon
had to
because
be
it's so
more badly
purty.
wounded than I thought.
Yeah, I forgot to like examine the most shocking or the most striking thing in the room first. Give me that. Small statue of a lunar goddess that stood in the parlor felt like a comforting presence. I saw a surreal woman crossing the doors like plumes of smoke. Her out-of-this-world beauty was extraordinary. Was it my imagination? Was she the girl on the road? That would explain why there was no body. Oh, I like that. You just... Lady? Lady, don't tease me. Only reason I used the light. Well, who's shutting off the... Naughty, naughty. Want this light on. Is this door locked too? You're not actually gonna tell me though? Weird, the other one said locked. There's gotta be a door here too. This door's open. That's not creepy. Not at all. Note to self, mother's shadows. Mother's shadows will never go away. I understand it now. Calling them ghosts would still be too noble. It is a filth that strives in the dark, like flies on manure. As long as I am alive, they will never go away. This is probably from, what was the son's name? Is it Henry? Or is that the husband? Light, Whoa, headless woman. Oh, it's just cropped out of the photo. Wisdom and sadness. That's the mommy. One of the paintings had the name Margaret Venter, the same as the grave outside. That woman's stare was as noble as a frozen lake, and looked just as cold. What the heck was that? Margaret's diary, except 19. And this is good old Boston, the home of the bean and the cod, where the Lowells talk only to Cabots, and the Cabots talk only to God. A Boston Toast by John Collins Bossidy. Boston Brahmin's Anthem. Yeah, that didn't sound like Margaret's handwriting. The woman's shoe was lying on the floor of a corridor. I chose not to touch it. Something here felt like agony. Another apparition, but that one smelled like death. I couldn't move close to it. It was an old lady, a corrupt soul. Death itself. Had to stay away from it. That was that weird little, like, camera snafu we just had. Oh, this is gonna get confusing already. If all these doors are opening up to us. That's the same picture. Dang. Gramophone. God. So far the atmosphere is like top notch. William Vesper's diary. Excerpt 10. July 3rd, 1929. I watched them from behind the vapors of my whiskey. Drunk men and women who bark at each other like animals. They grab and bite each other in a preposterous parade that seems to arouse them. I am outraged, and yet I am jealous of their foolishness, their ability to just forget everything in this game. Then there's the lovers, leaning and whispering to each other amidst that chaos, confident that their words would find their way to the mind of their significant other. I dream of being in his place, drinking in her words. What could she say to me? What would I answer? Would I tell her I love her? Maybe I wouldn't say a word. Maybe I'd hit her. I could be her son. I could be the son of all women. Oh no. Huh. That music kicked in as soon as I lost my thing. I'm so tired. Father ordered several leather club chairs from a Quincy craftsman. They are perfect. It's one of the few places where I can rest and think. Margaret wouldn't touch them, and I have no idea why. Maybe because they're marked with a sun which made her blind. I don't know. I'm just happy they're here. Thank you, Father. Sheet music was taken away from that glass. So this is whose diary? It still doesn't say. I can't tell who's William, who's Henry. William seems like the father. Huh. Interesting. An esoteric symbol. Is that all? Oh, can he only rest in lighted rooms? Like, lit, not lighted. Places that actually have their... What?
This thing looked like it was reaching out from some fairy tale. The kind of stories in which kids get devoured by some witch in a dark forest.
Oh,
Was it real? Delusion or not. I tried not to think about it. Only a madman can think mad things.
Yeah, sure, man. That was... February 6, 1932. Of all the bars I've visited, the Smoke and Mirrors appears to have been especially tailored for me. People there are quiet, melancholic even. This is definitely the husband, then. They stagnate in the swirling smoke of their cigarettes like convicts, desperate victims that were pushed to the darkness by their crisis. But even if the bar is an elegant place, they are not driven away. They respect their right to oblivion. It is a place where they can disappear. I found myself a corner from which I can watch their comings and goings, until I am carried by the abyss by my own whiskey. Every time I am caught again by the band. Such good musicians. Their music is like a tear that time stretches. A slow jazz, steady and reserved. It is the music of their time, the music of those who fell on the wayside. Someone told me about a singer who just got hired. Well, I don't think the band needs that, but we'll see. No more jump scares, please. Please. Don't do it to me. May 11th, 1928. It has been a year already since Sarah died of pneumonia, a few months after Winterstone became disabled following his heart attack. They were my only friends. Today the house is empty, like every day, filled only with my own echoes, and these things I don't want to hear anymore. I miss Father so much. I still see him, playing by my side. See him put his hands on the piano. Oh, this might be the son then. Humming as he was playing music. Think about leaving. But then I wonder what would that change anyway? Night is everywhere. She would find me. First I have to make my big plan come true, and learn how to live again. I listen to Jack Hilton's Wonderful You and realize I've never had anyone to play with. This is what I need. Some company. A companion. The city is so close. I guess it is time to leave. They have electricity, and light there too. Awesome. Yes. Damn it. Wood. That's pretty cool. Go. Ah, I see. That's pretty cool. Found a chest that could be helpful, but the wooden cover was that's a pretty good way to do that. I'll give you that. A small music box with a secret inside. I could feel it shudder under my fingers. The symbol of Venus was engraved on the... Oh, Venus! That's the female symbol as well. I'm starting to see the matrilineal? Whatever. Note to self, kitchen key. My dear friend, for the lack of sleep erodes your sanity as well as your memory, I hereby decide to put the kitchen key in the book of recipes Father loved so much. It is in the library and won't move from there, which will prevent you from having to make extra keys again. Please start by trying not to lose this note. You devoted your servant, yourself, William. This is an amnesia-style thingy. I'm guessing it's locked because you just mentioned
Locked. Of course. And no way to know what was waiting behind it.
Oh, the music kicks in really hard as soon as as soon as my match goes out, and I get spooked. I get spooked pretty easily, but that's pretty spooky still. Oh, that picture of that kid is terrifying. I already read that. Is it just 2 logs? Maybe. Awesome! Oh, it's not even that much. Oh, that lighting looks really nice. Okay, baby. Mash! Give me a shotgun. No. From Selena to William. In September 1934, during a concert at the Red Bait, we meet Jim Erziger, a producer whose label, Two Roads, is becoming prominent. After the show, he tells me I have a marvelous voice and that my Norwegian accent brings something unique to our African-American jazz music. That is enough to get the attention of amateurs and curious listeners. I have to admit Norwegian jazz singers are not that many, but I can't really believe he would hire us. But he does. He suggests we name the band Selena and the Frozen Sons. I'm to be paid for singing. Everything looks so simple. Dad used to say that anything can grow in California. I feel like a flower finding its way through the snow, but my parents are not happy for me. I think they're homesick. But I'm 22. Life is an adventure, and I don't know much about it. I know nothing of pain, for example. Everything changes. Then a little kissy mark. Coolio. Is that all there's in it? Let me just check one more time. Crucifix, astronomy books. Dang it. Wonder who that is then.
It takes eternity to decide what'll be the best side to fall back on. won't tell now. No, you won't tell now.
Library key, I'm guessing.
It was her. That girl from the jazz record.
Selena Sandvik.
The key she left me was an invitation. Was she trying to help me? Or was I heading towards even more troubles?
The disc said the girl was called Selena Sandvik, a jazz singer from Norway. She had two gifts for me, her voice, who could seduce even the darkness, and a key, though it didn't mention which door it was supposed to open.
I had to focus. Surviving is a full-time job. Not the kind of job you can afford to lose.
What? Whoa. Did I get this one? No, I didn't. April 2nd, 1914. Spring came, and the blooming flowers are the source of unbearable allergies. The shadow of Henry and his ancestors is haunting the mansion. The place is mine now, and I am busy, trying to give it a suitable appearance. William won't like it, but so be it. He has to learn that the power to change things has to be earned. I'm still his mother. He doesn't seem to understand what it means to be a Boston Brahmin. It was only when I grew older that I really understood what it meant. I tried picking the best words, savoring their meaning today, teaching him that the part his ancestor John Venter, who arrived in Boston in 1710, had played in the building of the city, the duty on the shoulders of New England Protestant elite. I ended with these words, "We are the past and the future of this city, William." He shrugged and went to play the piano. There's way too much of his father in this child. So William's the child, Henry is the father. So apparently, like, oh, what? Oh, just running, like, make it go out faster or something? Are you kidding? Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Didn't need to do that either. I'm a genius. Oh, this door just leads here. Good to know. I don't trust you. Yep, knew it. Then to the kitchen. Note to self, the shadows avoid the electric light. Tonight one of Mother's shadows caught me as I was walking inside the library. That same day I had someone fix the electrical wiring, which had been out of service for years. In panic I switched on the light. Shadow vanished in a scream. Electric light kills them. Electric light. Yeah, sure, you had someone fix the freaking lighting. No, you didn't. Jesus Christ. That's fucking terrifying. Current crisis is sickness born from capitalism, from speculation, like a blind madness forged in three sins. Greed. The wealth of the Great War was jealously kept since 1918 in the safes of those who were wealthy already and didn't benefit the economy or the people. Lack of experience. A weak economic balance was shattered to pieces by the restrictive policies of the Federal Reserve. Still too young and unwilling to take bold actions. Fear. By refusing to supply money to the banks in order to encourage spending, the Fed actually was at the origin of the credit crunch, which pushed people to withdraw their money from the banks and in the end brought the whole system to its knees. The bleeding would cause the system to fail, the crash to happen. It wasn't supposed to happen. Could have been avoided. If someone had enough courage to face the few men who were ransacking America, people should ask Mr. Hoover where he was when water started flooding the ship. Fair enough. My dears were still very confused. The symbol had an effect on me. That kind of symbol, esoteric, alchemical, was enough to turn someone's blood to ice. Note to self, she's suing me? I can't read that. Her voice is harassing me, blaming me and insulting me because I was not the heir she wanted so much. Margaret is even more harmful in death, and because I am her son, she's always possessed the keys to my mind. I'm desperate. How am I supposed to keep a dead person at bay? Maria, Irina, and Virginia. 3 paintings, 3 women portraits. Someone added a blade as decoration, creating grim, but meaningful display. Where's the blade? I don't see it. Oh, that's the... Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus. Huh. Not gonna let me take it. Don't take the blade or anything, buddy. No. No. Picture? The mother of men, my mother, you allow me to be a man. Interesting. There's something up there, clearly. Victim of the crisis, October 19th, 1934. The body of a 40-year-old man was found yesterday morning in the Burns industrial area. According to the police, the death is a result of severe malnutrition coupled with massive alcohol ingestion. He's the 4th person to be found dead as a result of starvation this week in the neighborhood, where many factories have closed. Excuse me. And the unemployment rate reaches 60%. The authorities seem unable to face the malnutrition and alcoholism issues, and the community itself can't take over from the official institutions to face the crisis. The government doesn't seem to have the power to save its own citizens, or maybe it doesn't want to. Hard-hitting political commentary. You needed the same tool. Huh. Weird. Oh my god, please. Thank you. Give me the same tool, buddy. Take it. Take it. Ugh. Said you needed the same thing. A ghost is gonna appear and I'm gonna have to follow that thing back and not... Okay. Okay, hey. Ah! Okay, I'm trying. Okay. Ashes to ashes. I made a discovery that would very well have saved my life. An electric light killed the ghosts. Could death itself die? Good question. I don't have the answer, buddy. Do I really need to? I'm not Sorry, guys. Not gonna read this. But the key is the important part. Finally had the kitchen key. This little chunk of metal was essential to my survival. Oh, wow. No, I already read that. Are you joking? Do I have to find a better light source? Like, actually, like, one that I can have with me? Because I doubt I'm going to get a flashlight. Not really the time for flashlights, was it? Oh. That was with the light on. Oh, that was just one more. Kind of counterintuitive, yeah. Kind of counterintuitive for me to have done that. Can I turn this? I can! I see! That's pretty good. Is blood actually gonna come out? Who? You're an anus. Are you gone? Fuck you, game. Is it gonna happen again? You're a jerk. I guess kitchen. I didn't even say something close to that. Don't tell me I did. Okay, maybe I did. I don't know. Okay, there was a light on before. Thank you. I see you. Quite clearly, in fact. I wouldn't say this is really, you know. Fucking. Oh, this is some bull. Thank God. Oh, fuck you. Just go. Oh no. 40 matches. Appreciate it. Psst. That's an arbitrary gameplay thing. Ah. And then that has 34. Oh. I placed matchboxes all around the house in case the electrical wirings break down. It really is the last thing I wish would happen. Wait. So it's not just electrical lighting. Go screw yourself. "12 strokes of midnight." Might as well open it. I don't trust you! Go, baby. S to the U to the R to the V to the I to the V to the A to the L. Oh no. You're being a bit of a cunt, aren't you? What is this game suggesting? Do it, don't think. Stick it in! Stick it in her! Huh. Map.
The press clippings were all referring to the Black Lake Wolf, some serial killer going after women in the area.
No, I saw you. In one of these soulless bodies that filled the air with foul dust. My only chance of escaping was that lamp with no light bulb. Fate had a score to settle with me.
The victims were all women from the lower classes, already bled dry by the depression. Who could be collecting these kinds of clippings?
The murderer? In the office, there were dozens of photographs of women, including newspaper pieces about missing women killed by the Wolf of Black Lake, and I was stuck here with these sad memories of them. Fuck off with that pure darkness. Fight the powers that be. Gotta get this. Reckless, what you mess with is a death wish. Williams' first record, Debussy's Clair de Lune. Ah. This is right across from that other place. Oh, Jesus. Man, that noise. Oh, God. Crush, kill, destroy, own it. Whoa, what? No. Huh? What? I'm confused. Huh. Okay. I don't seem to have any of my, Selena. Don't gotta be Sherlock Holmes to figure out how this is gonna go. What is this? It's so awesome! Oh, someone spent a long time cutting these letters? Is that what it meant? This is weird. I like it a lot. Looks like we're done with this.
For an instant, I thought I was lying in a bar. That Selina was just a dream born from a whiskey bottle. But no whiskey would send you this kind of angel. She was watching over me.
Oh, there are multiple. March 2nd, 1932. I don't hunt anymore. I go to the smoke every night. Just because of her, Selina. She came all the way from Norway to settle in California with her parents. She was singing there. As her career took off, she had a relationship with a prominent producer under strong media coverage, and she ended up in Black Lake. The owner didn't know more. For everyone here, what matters is her voice. And I don't recognize myself anymore. My piano training sessions always end up as fantasized rehearsals alongside her. When I look at Luna, I see Selina's hair shine under the light of the smoke spotlights. I know nothing of her, yet she became everything to me. Her sadness is mine, her loneliness is mine, her jazz is mine. But how can I tell her these things that I take for granted? I realize how little I know about women. It's pretty accurate to me, too. Yeah, I don't know anything. After a period of relative calm, the residents of Boston suburbs are still living in fear of what they now call the Wolf of Black Lake, as a reference to the poor district where a number of prostitutes have once again disappeared these past 2 weeks. As the police are no longer commenting on the case, they are now accused of playing the game of the abductor, as the number of missing women is rising, 21 at the latest count. The abductions happened at night, and the culprit seems to only target dark-haired women, pushing the most cautious residents to dye their hair. Oh, damn. That's pretty good. That's scary. Like, when I meant good, I didn't mean, like, good in a positive way. I meant, like, if it's that bad, that's a good way to not do that. No corpse was found yet, nor any demand made public. It's always the poor who take the rap, as if it wasn't hard enough already, a mother confesses. Nobody gives a damn. Even journalists don't come here anymore. Hi, you're not nice! Sorry, madam. Not the right one. Not the right one. I'm gonna just go in here, madam. Please go away. God, I don't trust anything. I'm spooked out of my mind. I found the portrait of that Norwegian jazz singer, Selina Sandvik. Was she living here? Did she marry the owner? Or was it just pure fascination? Let's dictaphonia. Spending only 40 hours per week at work shouldn't make it impossible for you. The man with so many duties to fulfill them all. With our e-model voice recorder, you can save time and double your productivity. Dictaphonia works hard to help you be more modern and efficient. By taking advantage of the latest technologies, don't waste your time. Enjoy it with Dictaphonia. Dictaphone, only $1.99. Which back then, holy crap, you're broke now. The Quest of the Erudite. From Selena to William, excerpt number 3. We spend the summer of 1935 partying. Jim is constantly introducing us to new people. It is his job as a producer, he says. He pays for everything. He always makes me drink too much, arguing that Scandinavian girls can drink. Well, I can't, but I love alcohol. I enjoy whiskey and I often end up drunk. Roofies. Date rape. We play one concert after the other all along the coast. At the end of the show, people come to see me, offer me flowers, tell me they won't miss any of my performances for any reason. It's hard to believe, but I feel I am changing already. My eyes are getting used to the spotlights. I feel more comfortable on stage, and I learn how to seduce the audience. How to seduce men as well. They like me. They think I'm beautiful, and I take advantage of it. We rehearse at Gatz's. He's our drummer, and he has a spare room. I end up living there for good. My parents try to stop me, but I am growing up, and there's nothing they can do. I believe they figured how all this would end. That sounds foreboding as anything else could possibly be. Like, heh, they knew I was just gonna end up dead in an alleyway somewhere. And I couldn't argue. Because it's true. Oh, no. Oh. You're still missing a light bulb, though. Damn it. That's a pretty fair reason to not be working anymore. Dang it! That, like, whistling noise throws me off so hard. I guess that's the point. Zoning, gotta make it to the next moment, yonin. This has to be like a healing thing. Still locked, like locked on both sides? Wow. That's some heavy duty, go fuck yourself. Oh. I think we're done for right now. I'm spooked. We will pick this up at a later date, possibly tomorrow night. This seems really cool so far. I like it. Spooky, mysteries and such. Still don't have a key, yeah. So we need a light bulb. More dramatic readings next time as well. Okay, but for now, thank you for tuning in. Bye.